Have you ever been told to play hard to get? Or maybe someone advised you to keep your partner guessing? It might sound clever, but what if I told you that advice could be more toxic than helpful? Toxic dating advice is everywhere, and it's sneaky. It often comes disguised as tried and true wisdom. But instead of building healthy relationships, it can lead you down a path of manipulation, dishonesty, and disappointment. In this video, we're breaking down how to spot toxic dating advice, and more importantly, what to do when you come across it. Ready to protect your love life from bad advice? Let's dive in. What is toxic dating advice? So, what exactly is toxic dating advice? It's any advice that encourages you to be someone you're not, or to play games in your relationships. It's the kind of advice that tells you to manipulate or deceive, rather than be honest and authentic. For example, have you ever heard someone say, make them jealous if you want them to stay interested? Or maybe, never text back right away. You don't want to seem too eager? These might sound like smart strategies, but in reality, they're setting you up for a relationship based on insecurity and games. The problem is, following this advice can create a toxic dynamic in your relationship, one where trust is hard to build and real connection is nearly impossible. But how can you tell if the advice you're getting is toxic? Let's break it down. How to spot toxic dating advice. Let's talk about how to spot toxic dating advice before it causes damage. The first sign? It promotes manipulation. If someone is telling you to play games to keep your partner interested, like making them jealous or keeping them guessing, that's a major red flag. Advice that encourages controlling or manipulative behavior isn't just toxic, it's harmful. It creates an environment where trust can't grow, and without trust, no relationship can thrive. Next up, advice that encourages dishonesty. Have you ever been told to hide your true feelings, or to pretend you're less interested than you are? This kind of advice might seem like it's about playing it cool, but in reality, it's setting the stage for misunderstandings and mistrust. Relationships built on lies, no matter how small, can't last. If you're not being honest about who you are or how you feel, you're not giving the relationship a real chance to succeed. Finally, be wary of advice that undermines your self-worth. If someone tells you that you need to change who you are to keep your partner, whether it's your looks, your interests, or your personality, that's not just toxic, it's damaging to your self-esteem. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and acceptance, not on the idea that you need to be someone else to be loved. If the advice you're getting makes you feel like you're not enough, it's time to rethink who you're listening to. So, the next time you hear dating advice that makes you question your worth or encourages you to play games, ask yourself, is this really helping me build the kind of relationship I want? Or is it setting me up for failure? What to do about toxic dating advice? Now that you know how to spot toxic dating advice, what do you do when you come across it? First things first, question the source. Who's giving you this advice? Are they someone who has healthy, happy relationships? Or are they projecting their own insecurities onto you? Sometimes, even those with the best intentions can give bad advice. If the person doesn't have the kind of relationship you aspire to, take their words with a grain of salt. Next, trust your instincts. If a piece of advice feels off or makes you uncomfortable, there's probably a reason for that. You know yourself and your values better than anyone else. Don't be afraid to listen to your gut. Finally, seek out advice from those who embody the kind of relationship you want. Whether it's friends, family, or even professionals, look for guidance from people who prioritize honesty, respect, and mutual support in their relationships. Remember, it's your love life. You have the power to choose the advice you follow and the kind of relationship you want to build. Toxic dating advice can lead you down a path of confusion and heartache, but it doesn't have to. By recognizing the signs, trusting your instincts, and seeking healthier alternatives, you can build relationships that are based on trust, respect, and genuine connection. At the end of the day, it's about finding someone who values you for who you are, not someone who needs you to play games or change yourself to keep their interest. So the next time you hear advice that doesn't sit right, remember, you deserve better. You deserve real love, built on real values. I hope this video has helped you feel more confident in spotting and rejecting toxic dating advice. If you found this content useful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and let's spread the word about what healthy relationships should really look like. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more insights into building the love life you deserve. Join our community of like-minded individuals who are committed to fostering healthy, happy relationships. What's the worst piece of dating advice you've ever received? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories.